How's it going, guys? This is Win and welcome back to another Elder Scrolls Blades video. Today I want to talk about tempering and improving our weapons, and with this method you can get your own legendary weapons if you've yet to get one of those beautiful golden names in your inventory for those legendary weapons. You are going to need a few things before you can do this. So the first thing is definitely have to upgrade your smith a little bit. I think mine right now is at level 5. Based on certain items, you're going to need a little bit better of a smithy. Depending on what it is you're going to be upgrading. You also are going to need a perk in our skills trees here. So if you go to perks, you're going to want to get advanced tempering. Now, to do this the first time, you need level 10. The second upgrade is at level 15, and the third upgrade for advanced tempering is at level 25. I'm going to grab this first upgrade. I don't have enough skill points for the next one, but even with the first tree here, you can actually get a couple items up to level or up to legendary status, I guess. So let's go into temper, and you could do this with obviously weapons and armor. In order to temper, you will need some gemstones that are required in order to increase the quality of your items. So if you look at, let's look at a green one right here. So basically the upgrades that are available to us are going to be superior, remarkable, exquisite, magnificent, which we can now make, as well as flawless. Now, in order to make this exemplary or sublime, making it a legendary, we need advanced tempering rank 2. But I do believe on some of these, if you start with a blue, a rare item, you can go up to exemplary and sublime. There was something I had where I could upgrade with just what I had now. So I could go to remarkable here, right? So if you have a purple item with the first level of advanced tempering, you can get up to remarkable, exquisite. We could even go as far as magnificent or as far as flawless. Now, if I wanted to get to exemplary and then to sublime, you can see that's going to take a lot of freaking gemstones. It's going to take 10 amethysts, 6 rubies, and 2 sapphires. But look at that weapon though, right? If you have the gemstones and you're willing to put in like that much into that weapon, like you want this to become your new main weapon, this very clearly is amazing. The damage, DPS, block, all increasing by a ton here, but obviously we're going to need advanced tempering rank 2 for this. So I don't have enough skill points to get the second one, but if you wanted to get the next 2 levels of advanced tempering, that's going to be really important. I wouldn't recommend you have advanced tempering all the time. If you want to like upgrade a bunch of weapons and do a lot of tempering, maybe grab them, but then later on in the game when you're like don't want to temper, maybe you should reset your skills and put those skill points into other areas, because this is one of the perks that doesn't really matter that much in combat. So if you guys have enough gems and you're willing to respec, you could put the points into advanced tempering and then take them back out essentially and put them in other things where it's going to matter later on. But for the purposes of tempering, you can clearly see why they are so valuable to us. So let me also look at some of our armor here. So with the greens, we're only going to be able to get it up to, I think, the epic level with flawless. Yes, and then in order to get to exemplary and sublime, it's going to be the same type of situation. Now also, even though you can do this at level 10, I wanted to say you probably shouldn't do it at level 10, because at that early in the game, you still basically, even if you upgrade your weapons, you're still going to level up fast enough that in a few levels, they probably won't matter that much. And the gemstones themselves are pretty valuable too. So if you have an amethyst or ruby or something that you're going to need to use, don't use it at level 10, because that same amethyst or that same ruby you could use at level 20 and then do the tempering there, right? So even though the weapon might like be bad or good or get better or not, those gemstones they stay the same no matter what. So if you can hold on to them as long as possible, it's definitely going to be worth it. So let's actually upgrade something that I want to like actually temper. Let's go over to our weapons. I think I might need to enhance my tempering one more time, so I might do a quick respec in a second. But there is one axe that I had, I believe. So I liked one-handed weapons. This fine orcish war axe of embers, that could be a good one. Do we have anything else that's like decently enchanted that we might want to buff up a little bit? I also have this majestic steel warhammer too that is already a legendary. So the only thing that we could do after that is make it mythical. So basically that's also another important thing to note. These are obviously the different levels. So fine is the first one, superior, remarkable, exquisite, magnificent, flawless, exemplary, sublime, and then after that, like we saw, mythical would be like the top of the line where you're already tempering something that's already legendary. So let's actually do this fine orcish battle axe of burning. Let's do this one. That's gonna take some orichalcum ingots, steel ingots, and some iron ingots. The further to the right we go, we've got exquisite, magnificent. Let's see. So 1 amethyst. At remarkable, we don't need actually amethyst. This is really important to note. So you can make a legendary weapon here, and it looks like you do not need any of the gemstones. That's really important to know. I did not know that. That's actually a fun fact that I really didn't know. Exquisite, that's where we're going to need an amethyst. Magnificent, we're going to need 3 amethysts. Flawless, we're going to need 6 amethysts, and then we're going to have to start using a ruby. Exemplary, 3 rubies. 10 amethysts, and sublime, 2 sapphires now come into play as well. So we could do this one if we had advanced tempering. So I'm actually going to respec real quick. Let's give ourselves some a little bit more tempering, and then we will come back and we'll do this sublime orcish battle axe of burning. Actually, I just noticed we were really close to level 23, so instead of respecking, I said, you know what, let's actually just do a couple jobs. So I did that off screen real quick. We got 50 gems too as a reward. We've got some skill points as well. So now we can go throw some extra points into advanced tempering. Let's upgrade this now to the 2nd. And in order to upgrade it one more time, we would need level 25, which I am not quite there yet. But now that we have the a little bit beefed up tempering perk, we can now go in and actually increase this fine orcish battle axe of burning. What are the enchantments on this, by the way? I do want to take a look at what the other enchantments are before I do this. Do you have Bloodthirst too? I don't think we can temper the artifacts, obviously. Where is it? Fine orcish battle axe of burning. Let's take a look. So we got reduced target's maximum magicka, converts up to 21 physical damage down to fire damage. So this thing is like a beast when it comes to just overall fire damage. And I do want to take a look at what the tempering will be for our armor as well, because that is going to be equally as important too. So if we were to temper the current armor that we have, so this is magnificent orcish plate. We also have flawless. Then it goes to exemplary like we saw before. That's going to take some rubies and amethyst again. Now we're getting into 9 amethyst for sublime, then majestic, and then mythical. Let's look at what the mythical takes. It takes 9 sapphires. That's insane. But the armor and the condition on that is going to be OP. But again, like I wouldn't waste the resources on this right now just because we know that like we're probably going to get even better armor down the road too. Let's look at, we got some shields here. What is our best armor in general? Okay, it is that one that we currently have. Check this out, magnificent dwarven mail armor. That has a lot of other enchantments as well. So we might want to do that. Orcish plate armor of dwindling shock. So Artie's a legendary. We could do a fine orcish plate. Wait a minute, this could be OP. It's already a legendary, but it's like not tempered at all. How high can this go? Exemplary, sublime 202, majestic 227, mythical 252. Holy crap. We don't even have enough orichalcum ingots for that. That's insane. We might want to do that later on. But anyway, I want to go back and let's actually do our orcish battle axe here. Let's go as high as we can. Remarkable, exquisite, magnificent, flawless, exemplary, sublime, and not majestic. We will have a sublime one. That's going to take a long time. Holy crap. And 37,000 gold. OP right there. I just want to finish this for the video. I don't want to wait 6 hours. Let's take a look at this bad boy now. And there we go. I'm not too big into the two-handed weapons, but hey, 211 DPS, ton of damage, and that guy, this could be yours too, guys. If you temper up, you know, a epic weapon that you already have. Obviously, Bloodthirst has like the highest DPS I've ever seen. Oh, actually, the Elven Longsword has really good DPS too. But if you guys don't want to buy the artifacts, you can't get Bloodthirst anymore. They don't even sell them as offers. So your next best alternative, if you don't have Bloodthirst, would be make your own, right? And it's probably more fun to make your own anyway. All you need are some gemstones, and like I said, save them as long as you possibly can wait, as patiently as you can be, because those gemstones are, you know, pretty rare, and it doesn't matter if you temper at level 10 or level 50, you're going to still use the same sapphires, rubies, and amethysts, so you might as well save them. But, you know, you might reach a point where you say, okay, I need a stronger weapon because I'm getting stuck. I can't get past this, like, quest or whatever, and here you go. This could be one good solution. This thing is pretty OP. In fact, why don't we go into a job and just test it out real quick. I only have, like, 1 skull jobs. We'll do the Hampstead Forest one. Inventory full. Well, we'll go anyway. Gather glow dust 6 times in Hampstead Fort. Alright, we're coming in here, but not for the glow dust. We're coming in here to clap some necromancers and a wisp. Mother. 156. Wow, the combos on this are pretty good. I wonder if I can enchant this with speed. Actually, I don't think I can enchant it because it already has some bonus enchantments, unfortunately. I wish that you could re-enchant. Yeah, the necromancers are so annoying. Now I see why people don't like them so much. I love how they could just block your whole battle axe with their little dagger. Dang. Alright, well this thing is getting the job done for sure. And I'm not taking too much damage either. I could obviously block with this. I prefer to have a shield, but two-handed weapon now we have, our own legendary, and we tempered our way there to get it. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope these tips helped you, and I hope you guys are able to temper up some weapons of your own and get some pretty cool stuff. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any legendary weapons and if you were able to temper them yourselves. I'd love to know where you guys are at in the game as well. But that's all I have for you today, and I will see you next time.